What up, people? I'm here talking about Marriage Medicine, Season 3, Episode 6, which is entitled The Queen Bee Returns to the Hive. Everybody knows if you've watched Seasons 1 and 2 of Marriage Medicine, Mariah always refers to herself as the Queen Bee of the group. And at first it used to be like, she ain't no damn queen bee. But now it seems like they need her because this season has been so dramatically disappointing. The only one that has kept me entertained in terms of drama would be the new turnip queen, Lisa Nicole. And in terms of their shade and what comes out of their mouths would have to be Simone and Heavenly. So right there, you keep those three. And have Mariah as a fourth member. And then everybody else I feel like you can recast. You can keep Toya just so I can watch her downfall. Because she'll be filing for bankruptcy and divorce soon. But yeah. This one episode proved that they needed Mariah. Not because she's such a amazing person and you just can't stand not to see her on camera. It's only because when you put Mariah versus a lot of the other castmates, they fall stale, they fall short. And Mariah delivered to me, just in appearance and personality, of someone who's meant to be on reality TV. Like I don't think Dr. Jackie, I'm not gonna say she's not meant for reality TV. She's not meant for this type of reality TV. I think she needs like a doctor show on E or on the Health Channel or maybe even a doctor show on Oxygen or not. No, it's not called Oxygen. What is the name of Oprah's? Yeah, maybe. I mean, I don't know. Maybe it needs. I don't know. I just know that it's crazy. Maybe she needs that, but whatever. So anyway. We start off, of course, there was little montages of them, you know, at home or at work, you know, with kids or husbands or patients or something like that or whatever. Nothing too exciting to me happened at first. There was an event. It was some sort of a, what do you call it? Some kind of a sex thing that Heavenly's Angels, I don't know, something she put on. And basically at the event, you know, now Lisa Nicole had talked to her husband about the strip club previously in the last episode. And she was like, not my husband. He's not going to the strip club. She's lying. You've never been there. And her husband's like, yes, I have. You know. And she's like, no, you haven't. And he's like, yes, I have. Or whatever, you know. And basically, she had egg on her face. Because anybody can see that man is still not 1,000% honest with her and is not telling her the truth and is obviously keeping some things from her. And instead of her trying to open her eyes up to that, she is definitely thinking that everything is copacetic and great. And girl, stop trying to sell us this fake marriage because the only one that's buying it is you. And I don't even think you're buying it 100%. So stop trying to sell it to us. So anyway, at the event, she apologized to the white lady, Jill. Well, she didn't apologize. She just said, yeah, I talked to my husband. She never said I apologize. So I was like, oh, bitch, okay. White woman, she's not like them Atlanta girls. They would have had to, you know, keep on going, no, bitch, you owe me an apology, blah, blah, blah. The white woman was like, she didn't even apologize. Who does that? Bitch, everybody. Like, come on now. So, excuse me. So what I find just annoyingly annoying is Tacky Toya. Toya is sitting there with a long shirt on and fishnet stockings and heels, and that's supposed to be part of her proposing to help market some sort of clinic her husband and some other doctors run. And I'm like, why are you letting Toya involved in anything of this aspect? And then he brings his business partner, so he has his business partner looking at how dumb his wife is. Don't have Toya connected to your business. She gonna F it up. Come on now, let's go. So then we talk to, you know, Quad. She says she's taking time away from the group, and one thing that stood out for me when she was talking to her husband was like, you see this, people pay for this. I make money off my mug. And she tried to fuck it up. Quad, your bandage is gone. It was gone. It was on there for a piece, not even a full episode, a half of an episode. Like a scene in the episode. And all of a sudden you're fine now. You so fucking over dramatic. It's ridiculous. It is ridiculous how dramatic she is. For no reason, mind you. No reason. And it's too much. It's too much for me. Whatever. So they, nothing really interesting happened besides having these events. She was a little shady and was like, somehow she veered the conversation of cheating and asked if everybody in the room husband ever been cheated on them, and did they stay, and Lisa Nicole speaks up and, makes herself sound like you're more of a dumb bird, and I'm just like, go sit down. But the most exciting part of the episode, to moi, is when Quad went with her tail between her legs to Mariah. Now, before we get on the Shade Fest, I would just like to say my condolences to Mariah, because she was pregnant, found out she was pregnant with twins, and she had a miscarriage, and that is hard to go through. My sister's gone through it, my mother's gone through it, so it's something that I would never wish that on anybody. So anyway, even though she's healing and recovering and stuff, she still sat there and delivered flawless shade. Didn't cuss at Quad, didn't yell at her, scream at her. She just threw out what everybody else was thinking. Basically, Quad, she had denied that Mariah apologized. And so they showed the clip of Mariah apologizing at last season's reunion, and Quad's like, you apologize. Mariah's like, oh, now I apologize. I thought you said I didn't. And Quad's like, oh, I don't know. And Mariah's like, that selective amnesia comes in handy, don't it? And I'm like, you better serve it to her. You better serve it. Then she was like, Quad was telling her about the Lisa Nicole stuff. She's like, not your new bestie, the one you dug up from the cemetery. Because, last year, Mariah was calling Lisa Nicole boring. And all honesty, last year, Lisa Nicole was boring. I could have done without her on the show last year. Like, this year, I'm just liking her, and that's only because she had did that little turn up and let Quad know, bitch, I ain't afraid of you. But other than that, yeah, she was born. But basically, when Quad tried to cry, Mariah was like, don't cry, don't do it. And Mariah was like, she tried to cry, but I didn't see any tears, and she tried to squeeze out that one tear, but it wouldn't come. And I was tickled. I was so tickled, because she was telling the truth. Quad never got any tears out of her eyes. Come on, biatch, come on. But it seems like they're trying to move forward, but I applaud Mariah for keeping Quad at a distance, because Quad has shown that she can't handle being a friend. She talks about friendship is everything to her. She can't handle being a true friend, obviously, because look at what she's doing with herself. Look at what's going on. Come on now. Come on. So, I'm just saying. But that's all that happened. I got my life from that scene of Mariah more than I've gotten it from any other scenes other than the one with Quad and Lisa Nicole. Everything else has been falling kind of short to me, so hopefully if everything works out, they can get it back. But if not, then, let it go. But we shall see what episode 7 brings about. Hopefully Mariah makes more appearances. Hopefully I don't just have her popping in and out. Like, now that she's shown up on the show, I hope she stays. But, we'll see.